This is a Dodge.
It's a direct connection to the spirit of the past while powering this brand into tomorrow.
It's fueled by the Brotherhood, but powered by lithium. I'm talking about batteries driving electric drive motors to deliver instant torque to all four wheels.
In 2025, the all-new Charger will also be available as a six-pack with the twin-turbo Hurricane. This is a story of American ingenuity to build a foundation and a bridge to the future.
Damn. As you know, the new 2025 Dodge Charger just dropped. And it has a lot of potential to be a great vehicle. But it's one thing that I think is going to hold this vehicle back. And it has nothing to do with the vehicle. It has nothing to do with the vehicle. It's got everything to do with the dealerships. That's right. The dealerships are going to potentially mess this up. They're going to fumble the ball again. As you know, the dealers be doing all these dealership markups. For some reason, whenever a new car come out nowadays, they want to mark the car up $20,000, $10,000, $20,000 markup on the car, making it unaffordable for the regular person to be able to afford. And being that these new cars are going to be new, they ain't going to be cheap. These new cars ain't going to be cheap. Even the bottom of the barrel one going to cost at least $45,000, $50,000. The 420, the one with 420 horsepower, it's going to cost about $45,000 to $50,000. And the 550 high output six pack, it's going to run you about $65,000, $70,000. And then the electric EV scat pack, that's definitely going to be $85,000 to $90,000, maybe even $100,000. With the dealer markups, it's definitely going to be $120,000, maybe even more than that. In the 550, that's going to definitely be $85,000, $90,000. In the one with 420 horsepower, I almost can guarantee that's going to run you about $55,000 to $60,000. It's going to be a crazy markup on these vehicles because for some reason, these dealerships can't get out of their own way. I mean, look at all these SXTs and GTs sitting on the lot. RTs, they sitting on the lot collecting dust because you got them too expensive. Right now, these cars are too expensive. No one can afford to give you $65,000 for a car with only 420 horsepower. And then the one with 550 horsepower, we talking about the gas ones. That's probably gonna, like I said, $85,000, $90,000. That's a small house. $85,000, $95,000. That's a small house. Not a great house, but it's still a small starter home. Who want to give you that kind of money on an asset that's gonna depreciate as soon as you roll off the lot? Yeah, I'm doing it. And it's like the dealers. Ever since we had that little, you know what happened in 2020. Ever since we had that when we was on the lockdown and all that, these dealers been getting over on us ever since we went for that. Ever since we started paying these markups, like, they can't stop putting markups on stuff. Like, it's a shortage, it's a supply or something. They act like these cars are a shortage. It's not a shortage on SXTs. Never was. It's not a shortage on GTs and RTs. Never was. Or Scats or Hellcats. It's not a shortage. And we know for sure these 2025 models, it's not gonna be no shortage on none of those cars. They're gonna be pumping those cars out like mosquitoes on you at the gas station. Like flies on boo-boo. It's gonna be plenty of them. And they're gonna be acting, the dealership's gonna be acting like they some limited edition car, some car that can't nobody get their hands on. They're gonna probably be hiding them behind in their storage. Oh, we only got 3 of these. It's only three in the area. Trying to get the markup, trying to charge you $20,000 markup. I'm telling you, these dealerships are gonna fumble the ball, and they're gonna cause Dodge to go out of business. They're gonna cause Dodge to lose a lot of they very important fan base. Dodge only survives because they have a certain fan base. Their fan base is gonna end up going to Mustangs. Mustang they offering a 2-door V8, pretty fast, 500 horsepower, pretty darn fast, pretty nice too. Actually, looks almost similar to yours in your interior, Dodge. Chevy got a nice C8, looks pretty nice. Interior looks similar to yours, Dodge. Come on now, y'all cannot afford to fumble the ball. And I know these dealers are going. I just know. Soon as these cars start hitting them dealership lots, they gonna have a markup on them, $10,000, $15,000. The electric car, mark my words, gonna be $120,000, $120,000. And I know everybody like, maybe Tim Kuniska can say something to him. Let me tell you something about big business. Dodge sells their cars to dealerships. Let me say that again for those who didn't hear it in the back. Dodge, their customers are the dealership. You're not Dodge's customer. I know you think you are, but you're not. Dodge's customers are the dealerships. They sell their cars to the dealerships, and then the dealership sells their cars to us. That's how it works. They're not, I repeat, not going to tell their customer what to do with their product. They may say, oh man, maybe y'all shouldn't mark them up, but they're not going to tell them don't, and they're not going to fine them. Oh, but they're going to fine them. When have you seen a fine? Name one time you seen Dodge fine somebody and you seen the paperwork for it. Name one time that Dodge took an allocation away from somebody. I'm waiting because they're not going to do it. Not going to happen. They make their money by selling those cars to those dealerships. Oh, I thought the dealerships just get the cars for free. They don't get those cars for free. They got to buy them. They buy them at a cheaper rate. And from there, they sell them to us. And believe me, these dealers can't help themselves. They going to be marking them up. Greedy. The greed is unbelievable. And I'm going to tell you again. The dealership don't care about you. The owner of that dealership, he does not care about you. 9 times out of 10, the owner of that dealership is quite wealthy or well off. He's not your friend. Oh, the dealership, the salesman is so nice. She or he is not your friend. If they can get an extra $10,000 out of you, they gonna get it. Let me say it one more time for you. If the dealership can get an extra $10,000 off of your knucklehead, extra doofus, magoofus, stupid madoofus, they will get it from you. Because you're so anxious to get a car, you're going to go in there and pay a markup. That's the problem with us. We can't seem to wait. We got to have it now. Not knowing if we just wait and not pay no markups, they got to sell them to us cheap. They got to sell them to us for a deal. If you just be patient. Americans ain't patient. Americans, they just ain't patient. I'm talking to you, Dodo Bird. You the one time I said, I'm ready to pay the markup. Yeah, I'll pay it. I don't care I don't care. You the problem. You the problem. You the reason the dealerships keep doing what they doing. Because you can't control yourself. You got a little bit of money in your pocket and it's burning a hole in your pocket. Come on now. Only way we gonna get these cars for a fair price is we don't pay for the markups. But you know these people that's got a little bit of money, they gonna pay the markups and mess it up for everybody. Mess it up. Well, T-Light, you said you gonna get one. You got a little money? T-Light ain't got no money. I'm broke. Just like you. I ain't rich. I'm all right. But I'm never, ever gonna pay a markup on a car. You got to be out your mind. I don't care if it's a markup. Oh, we put ceramic coat on it. I ain't tell you to do that. I'm not paying for no ceramic coat. No nothing. Helium in the tires. Take it out. I'll put regular air in it. I don't pay markups. Don't do it. And you shouldn't either. So, I'm excited about the 2025 Dodge Charger. But I just know the dealership's going to mess it up. And if you agree with me, leave it in the comments. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about this. Do you think the dealerships are going to mess this up for us? Are they going to overcharge us for these cars? They're going to be charging us for these cars like they limited edition. I just know in my heart, I know the dealership's going to jack it off. Mess it up. Pause. For everybody. We're going to end up having to wait like a year before we can really get these cars like we want to get them, because the dealer going to be marking them up for the first 6 to 8 months. And then they ain't going to realize they messing up for a whole year. And then they'll eventually go ahead and drop them down. But for the first 6 to 8 months, they're going to be acting like they limited edition. Something that can't nobody get. When Dodge is pumping them out like Hershey squirts. When you eat something you ain't supposed to eat. So, let me know in the comments. But with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That's free. If you like the video, it's free. If you thumbs down the video, it's free. If you comment, it's free. If you share it, it's free. Share it with one of your doofus magoofus friends that plans on paying a markup for one of these new 2025 Dodge Chargers. We don't want doofus magoofus to mess it up for us. Don't let your friend go buy the new 2025 Dodge Charger for a markup. And with that being said, make sure y'all stay away from negative people. Y'all stay blessed up. Stay away from from negative people, like I said. And with that being said, it's your boy, Tlites. And I'm out this piece. Peace. Big MOPAR family. We gone.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you never